This workshop is actually to bring together JCorp as the investment holding corporation together with all our investee companies so that we are aligned in our narrative and our messaging. Today's event is all about synergizing and bringing together to define and unite us moving forward.
I felt it was really impactful and powerful. I knew that it was a brand-related event, but coming here, looking at the gallery that they've prepared, I felt a bit blown away by the amount of preparation done. Props to the organisers of the event to get us all here together to really discuss in terms of the direction of JCorp, but not just JCorp as a group, but also together with the component investee companies of JCorp and how we can collaborate together for this whole journey going forward as a group.
And I thought it was going to be some normal brand narrative workshop. But when we went through the process, I like how we did the whole program. So the workshop, actually, I find it refreshing because even before, I was always wondering how do we collaborate better with Johor Corp and how do we actually collaborate with the other investing companies, let's say whatever programs I have. Maybe in the future, we'll be able to work together better.
I think the event today was really helped me to broaden my perspective, especially when looking from the perspective of JCorp. And before this, we were just thinking about how we contribute to JCorp. Today's event really helped us to see how do we collaborate with others and really build on each other's strength.
This was a great opportunity to learn about my other colleagues and more importantly get a sense of JCorp and the idea of Membina dan Membela. I think that was a nice slogan up till now, but after today you get a sense of how that lives in all the different businesses. In listening to the bigger vision, in understanding the bigger goals, it gives us a sense of purpose and structure that will only make our businesses a lot better.
To be honest, my favourite part of the event is actually the gallery walk. I think that was interesting for me because I do read about the investing companies, but when you really see it this manner, it pops because you're going to rack your brain like what else can Johor Corp do for a certain business. So I think it's great that you actually, seek input from us. I like it.
So I was quite surprised that there was this activity where we were all asked to paint. So we all had to put on aprons and then get ourselves, painting. That's when the creativity juice starts flowing. I believe some of us might have discovered certain talents that we never knew we had. So that was really an eye-opening activity. It was a very good idea for this event to also invite all of the investee companies together, to have all the components of other businesses within JCorp to be part of this whole ecosystem of JCorp. So there's really a lot of synergies, a lot of untapped potential in terms of strategic alliances and strategic collaborations, even within the group, that we can still harness from. So once we've harnessed all the potential within, it gives us that very strong platform for us to then venture out into the world, basically, and expand outside of Johor, outside of Malaysia.
At the end of the workshop today, we find that everyone has actually learned a little bit about each other, not just in terms of what our shared values, shared purpose is, but also the different objectives or the different purpose they have or interpretation that they have when it comes to the mission of Membina dan Membela. It is very important for JCorp as a principal development institution for the state of Johor to remain relevant. This is important, especially in the current times. We've all just gone through the hurdle of the pandemic recently, and we have seen the effects of the pandemic onto businesses. So we always go back to our purpose, which is wealth creation, Membina, and wealth distribution, which is Membela.
Keep the passion, Membina. Oh yeah, yes to the ones that can imagine Membela.